Hello, welcome to another video. This one is on the recent 28mm Argentinian troops that I've been painting. Regulars will know that I'm looking at doing a very low level skirmish setup in 28mm, obviously for the Falklands. The British airborne section's already been done. Because the rules system I'll be using, which is the second edition of Sanguine, it's currently in a playtest version. It's very, very low level. Basically, when you're activating, each individual figure's getting activated and you're deciding what the figure's going to do. So anything, to be honest, anything more than, certainly more than 10 figures aside, the system works beautifully. It does work, but obviously the more figures you have, it slows down and down and down with the more troops you've got on. So that's what we're doing. I'm looking to do, there's lots of little engagements on Longdon and also at Goose Green that are perfect for what I had in mind. So that's what we'll be doing. So Argentinian troops wise, haven't need to do a great many. I wanted to do a 50 caliber machine gun team for a couple of scenarios I've got in mind, and then I've just done a few individual figures. So what we'll do now is go down to the turntable and check them out. Right, so this is the 50 caliber team. They're the MOFO Figures by Grip and Beast. I've mounted them on it's a war base, is sort of an irregular shaped base. I can't remember what they're called. You get them in a pack for about a £5, and there's lots of different little shapes. And I quite like the irregularity of it rather than it being normal. Painted using my standard methods. I know the groundwork looks a bit dry for the Falklands. It's basically because that's what I'd started the other figures on, painting them this way, and I didn't really want to rip paint a lot of bases. Standard tufts on, and that's basically about it. Nice figures to paint. They are quite old, but they're paint up really nice. Right, here we've got 5 standard Argentinian infantrymen. Nice figures, MOFO ones again. The majority of them have got the obviously the FAL, made on license in Argentina. The guy who's just coming round second from the left when he gets round the front with the tash, he's got the fold and stock version of the FAL, which a lot of members of the British Task Force picked up. Obviously the benefit was that the Argentinian version fired fully automatically as opposed to the SLR. Really pleased with the way they've turned out. Quite happy with the figures. That's probably as many as I need for what I've got planned for the game. Right, so there we have the Argentinian forces I've completed. As ever, if you've got any questions at all about how I've done them, just shout up, leave a message, and we'll obviously get back to you. If you've enjoyed the video, please like it. If you're not already subscribed, I have a thing about subscribing. You can do that from the main channel page. Alternatively, at the very end of the video in the bottom right hand corner, there's a button which is currently an Empress 28mm Modern British Infantry. Just click on that and you're subscribed. So to carry on from what's next, I'm going to do some little scenery pieces. I'm wanting to do a position for the 50 caliber team to go in. I've got something in mind that I've been thinking about for a while, which I'll be doing. I've got some rock formations that I've already completed. They're the timecast ones, which work reasonably well for 28mm. They're a little bit on the small side for 28mm, but you can get away with them. So I've got those, and obviously we've got the Falklands terrain board, so I'll be working it around that. Other news, my electrician's coming on Monday to do the electric fix on the cabin, so that's all looking good, and hopefully I might be able to squeeze a little bit of time off work and get the flooring done. Once that's done, we'll get everything in and we can do a proper tour and get kicked off. Really looking forward to it. Also, obviously, salutes on Saturday. We're now Tuesday night, so salutes only a few days away. As I mentioned before, me and Alex are flying down on Friday morning. It was actually cheaper than getting the train down from Newcastle. I don't quite know how that works, but anyway, it did. So we're staying at a hotel at Excel on the Friday night, and as I mentioned, we will be in the Fox at Excel, and that is the one beside the main entrance, if that makes sense, because there's two. So we're at the main entrance one, where the tube gets off. I know there's a couple of stops, but it's the one where the main entrance is. It's over a couple of stories, so that's where we'll be. If anyone wants to drop in Friday night, we'll probably be there from maybe 8:30ish for a beer and a natter. That's always good. And obviously, if you see we're at the show, please come and have a chat. It's always good to talk and bounce ideas off folks. Okay, so there we are. Once again, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for all the support, and we'll see you soon.